Hey, good morning. This is Chris from Old Man Bait Works. I'm going to shoot a color today I call Ink Blot. Yes, strange name. I get it. I call it that because it reminds me of the way that a pin looks when it explodes in your pocket. So anyway, I shot it a few weeks ago, and it kind of grew on me, and I thought, that might be a nice color to throw. I haven't used it yet, but hopefully the bass will like it, and hopefully you'll like it. So stay tuned, and we'll get pouring. Okay, so got our plastisol. While I was heating the plastisol up, I went ahead and put some tail molds in, both the tadpoles, the shad poles, and some stick baits. I wanted to try this with stick baits, and I made some tails yesterday for those as well. So I'm going to use Lure Works Mystic 238, and then a long time ago, I don't even remember how long ago, I bought these measuring spoons. They're really tiny, like a smidgen, a pinch, a dash. Bought them from my wood shop. I was going to make some spice spoons and wanted something to go by, and I used these. Then I threw them in a drawer. When I started bait making, I pulled them out and thought those could be useful. So here we go. So I'm going to use the smidgen bit. I'm going to use 2 of those. A little bit goes a long way with this powder, but boy, it's really beautiful. Really a beautiful color. And then I'm going to start with just 5 drops of black. Let me get this mixed in a little bit. I'm starting to thicken up here too, but so I'll show you what it looks like before we add the black. So you can see it. It's got a really nice kind of blue to almost purple tint. And then I'm going to add, it doesn't take much. You got to be careful here, but I want to say 5 drops, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this should get me that beautiful dark color that I'm looking for. And there it is. Yeah, just really a pretty kind of blue-purple transition. I believe that's going to be dark enough. The beauty of custom bait making is you can always just remelt stuff if you don't like it. So I'm going to see what temperature we're at and maybe shoot some molds or reheat us. At the risk of messing this up, I am going to add 1 more drop of black to give me 6 total. I think I want it a little darker. Yeah, that's better. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. Yeah, so I'm going to have to heat this up just a touch, but yeah, so it darkened it up just a little bit, but that's what I'm looking for. So let me throw this back in the microwave for a couple seconds, and then we'll get shooting. All right, we're right at about 310. So let me I'll shoot the shad poles first. There's 1. And 2. Get the air bubbles out of there. And here we go with the stick baits. 1. I'm still thinking that might be a little light, so may have to circle back and darken that up a little bit. But there we go. We're going to let that cool and come back and demold those and see what they look like. Okay, let's let's take a look at one. Move this over. This is a Bass Tackle. I believe it's called a Shad Pole. It's a little single tail grub that's got a little tadpole looking shape. And there you go. So I really love these. I love this color. Might want to try it a little darker, so I'm going to maybe play with that a bit. And then let's take a look at one of the stick baits and see how those turned out. This one, these are Epic mold stick baits. Love this mold. It's almost impossible to screw up, even for me, and that's saying something. And so I put some darker tails on these, and those turned out real nice. Again, you can see it. That hopefully it comes across in the camera, but it's that blue to purple transition. Absolutely beautiful. Great color. I love this this Mystic by Lureworks. Just wonderful. Yeah, that looks great. Anyway, I'm gonna finish doing all this stuff. Thanks for joining. Again, for this, it was the tail we shot yesterday, and then a little bit of powder, like 2 smidgens according to me, but very little Mystic powder by Lureworks, and then 6 drops of black, and that gets you that blue transition to purple. Very nice color. Anyway, have a great day. Hope you all enjoy your day, and happy bait making.